Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Timmy Treacle, and I'm bringing you my final top 10 list for this evening on this February day of the 7th, 2019. And this is going to be my top 10 Randy Quaid movies. Now, Randy Quaid, over the last decade, has had some problems, financial and other things. He hasn't done any movies for a while. He currently lives with his wife somewhere here in the United States after being deported from Canada. He was hiding because of, like I said, money issues. I'm not going to go into much details because it's really none of my business, but I know that's why he hasn't done any movies here lately. But Randy Quaid has done a lot of movies of which that I just love. There may be some on this list that people may laugh at or think are just no way should be on a top 10 list, but I don't care because this is my personal top 10 list, and this is all opinion. If you agree or disagree, regardless, you know, uh, this is just my opinion. But without further ado, here are my top 10 Randy Quaid movies. Number 10 is Wildlife. Number 9 is Major League 2. I love him as the heckler in this movie. He heckles Wild Thing, played by Charles Sheen, among other players in this movie. He's even though he wasn't credited in this movie, he is in this movie. He does have a nice part, co-starring part in this movie. But he's funny, and yeah, this is a nice sequel. It's not as good as the first movie, but it is a fun sequel and very enjoyable. Number 8 is Bye Bye Love. Bye Bye Love is about uh, three dads who are divorced and who have kids. They have ex-wives, and they all meet at McDonald's to exchange the kids with their wives because they stay with the exes on the weekends. And uh, you have Paul Reiser along with Randy Quaid, and you have I think it's Matthew Modine as the other father, and they're having a hard time between not being in relationships and starting relationships, and it's just a one wild ride. Funny. You have a lot of the side characters too. You have an older gentleman who is bored, so he works at McDonald's with a younger kid who basically uplifts his life and makes him feel young again, and makes him feel pride in doing something, and just to enjoy the rest of his life. It's a really great movie. It didn't get very much reception by critics, but I don't care. I really enjoyed this movie. It's funny, and yeah, it's just real sweet. Number 7 is National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation. This is not the first vacation movie you'll see on this list. Vegas Vacation, although it didn't do well financially or critically, Randy Quaid steals this movie. He's by far the best character in this movie. Where can I get some damn bait? He's just great as Cousin Eddie. Of course, it takes place in Vegas, and it's just a lot of fun. Randy Quaid brought a lot to these movies, and I wish in the first movie he had a bigger role, but nonetheless, he does have a bigger role in this movie, along with another one you'll see on this list later on. But this is fun. It's definitely the worst of the 4 vacation movies, but it's still enjoyable. I have a few laughs, and Beverly D'Angelo, Ethan Embry, just funny. So that's number 7. Number 6 is Quick Change. Number 5 is Not Another Teen Movie. This is one of the best parodies out there. Randy Quaid plays a father of two kids um, who is still unbalanced from being in the war, which is funny. He has some great dialogue with the characters between him and his siblings in this movie. This movie basically makes fun of all the teen movies from the 1980s and some of the 90s as well. It's a lot of fun. If you've seen a lot of the movies, you're going to get all the references and you're going to understand why it's so funny. If you haven't seen any of these movies or not a whole lot of them, then you're not going to understand it. I know there's some critic, a lot of critics really didn't like this movie, but I don't care. I think it's freaking hilarious. Even though Quaid's character is not my favorite in this movie, I love uh, Chris Evans' part in this movie. He's just so funny, uh, and you got a great cast, and it's just a lot of fun. Pokes fun at all those teen movies, American Pie, Varsity Blues, Breakfast Club. Just a lot of fun. Number 4 is National Lampoon's Vacation. Love the original. A lot of people would probably have this ahead of maybe my top 3, but I don't care. That's your list. This is mine. I love the first National Lampoon's Vacation movie. Chevy Chase, Barry D'Angelo, Anthony Michael Hall, Dana Barron, and of course Randy Quaid. Eugene Levy is the car salesman. It's just a lot of fun. Great quotable lines. And comes in at number 4. Number 3 is Independence Day. I just talked about this movie with Bull Pullman. You know what it's about. Randy Quaid is a crop duster, a former Vietnam vet who people think he's crazy because he said he was abducted by aliens several years back. No one believed him, but it's the same aliens that actually did kidnap him several years earlier, like he said. And he finally gets payback. He does a great, courageous thing in this movie. I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to spoil it, but damn it, you should have seen the movie by now. This is phenomenal. I can't say the same about the sequel, but this first movie is just phenomenal. Definitely check it out. Number 2 is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. This is my favorite Christmas movie of all time. People who know me know that I love this movie to death. I watch it every year during December. I usually watch it on Christmas morning before all the NBA games are played. Chevy Chase, Beverly D'Angelo, Randy Quaid, Johnny Galecki, Juliette Lewis play Rusty and Audrey respectfully. It's a lot of fun. Brian Doyle Murray is Chevy's boss in this movie. It's got so many quotable lines, and it's just a lot of fun. And my favorite Christmas movie of all time as of right now. And my number 1 Randy Quaid movie is Kingpin. Kingpin is phenomenal. He plays Ishmael in this movie. He's a Amish person who he loves to bowl, and his family is in trouble with the bank. They're about to lose their property if they don't come up with $500,000. Well, there happens to be a $500,000 tournament in Vegas for bowling. Actually, I believe it's $1 million, but it's for bowling, and you have Bill Murray, Woody Harrelson. You got a great supporting cast of characters. Bill Murray steals the movie as McCracken, and we got Munson, played by Woody Harrelson. It's just a lot of fun. I'm not going to get into spoilers or anything, and this video is a little too long, so I'm going to try and cut it short. Kingpin is a hilarious movie. It's very underrated. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. And so there you have my top 10 Randy Quaid movies. In the comment section below, give me your top 10. If you don't have a top 10 list, then Just name a few, and let me know if you like this. Give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down, and let me know why. And as always, don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. I appreciate each and every one of you for liking and supporting my channel. And I'm looking to reach 50 subscribers. So let's try and help me out here and see if we can get to that 50 mark. But thank you for watching, and check you later.